Well, the CBI, the CVC and the CAG have in fact lashed out at India Inc. now. It's a season of blame game shift. Lashed out at India Inc. saying that it is not the UPA 2-led government that is in fact responsible for policy paralysis in the country, but in fact corporates. So clearly blame game. Yesterday we saw UPA allies blaming the Congress party, and today we see these major government agencies in fact blaming corporate India.
And the CBI chief in fact at a summit yesterday had a lot to say, because remember, he's been in the news so much. The Controller Auditor General has been in the news. The Chief Vigilance Commissioner has been in the news so much. So they've really had their say right now. They've asked India Inc. to introspect.
It's one of the sharpest criticisms of India Inc. in recent times.
The growing number of scams involving thousands of crores highlight a nexus which, if not checked, could have far-reaching impact. Part of this could be attributed to the willingness of the private sector to pay bribes to get their work done. On the one hand, we have profit-seeking companies trying to influence policy makers, regulators, etc. And on the other, the companies that evade taxes or indulge in irregularities adversely affecting the stakeholders, customers and the public at large.
The heads of the CAG, CBI and the CVC squarely putting some of the blame on private companies for trying to create shortcuts by bribing officials.
Be it in the audit of the 2G spectrum or coal block allocation, be it the construction and management of Delhi airport, be it related to exploitation of gas and oil fields, we have found very distinct trends that must be of concern to all of us. In many of our audits involving private parties, we have found evidences that fall into a pattern of private players trying to distort competition, upset free market fairness, and cause loss to both public exchequer and competitors.
At a summit on corporate fraud, the chiefs of the three bodies were responding to criticism that their probes in corruption cases were causing a policy paralysis.
Setting the right tone at the top, intolerance towards unethical behavior coupled with a strong internal audit mechanism, accountability and performance management are some of the key elements of corporate governance. While it may be true that fraud itself cannot be eliminated, but fraud and corruption risk can be managed and controlled like other business risks.
Though they acknowledged the contribution of corporates to India's growth story, their message to corporates was clear. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.